guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm going to show you my nails first, and then I'll focus in on myself. And in case you were still dumb enough to click on this video, this is a long nail video. If you are not interested, don't like long nails, or think that they are gross, then you should not have clicked the watch button. So you can now click off. Okay, so I'm going to show you my nails, and these are the nails from last week, but the last 3 weeks. The reason that I'm showing you the nails, this is a requested video, and someone asked me, how do I keep my nails on for 3 weeks? And I'm going to explain that, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the growth. Today is nail day, and I don't know if I'm going to do this as a separate video or if I'm going to do this in conjunction with my new what's on my nail video. It depends on how long it takes, but there's the growth, if you can see there. So it's been 3 weeks. I don't have any lifting. I don't have any breakage. My stones are still on. It's not lifting at the bottom or anything like that. And so someone asked me, how do I keep my nails on for 3 weeks? And if you follow, I think it's Miss Dangle. I think she pronounced it Dangle or Dangel 666. Her nails were like 3 times longer than mine. And she went every 5 weeks to Miss Maria. So I don't see many videos like this on YouTube, and I was happy to answer the question for my subscriber. Now, I did go to nail school. I went to nail school in 1992 in the 11th grade. When I went to nail school, there was no drills. So whatever acrylic you laid on them nails, you had to sit there and file it off. So you had to really know what you were doing. So I do know, even though the game has stepped up a little bit, I do know a lot about nails. I know when somebody's doing my nails. I know when they're doing them wrong, when they just doing them in a rush. You know, I peep game. But the trick to keeping your nails on for 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks before you have to go back to the nail tech without any breakage, without any lifting, is not you. It's 3 things. It's the nail tech, the acrylic, and the drill. That's what it is. Point blank and period. I have, let's see, my oldest daughter is 21. So I have been wearing long nails for over 21 years. So, and I have been to some nail techs where I can make it only a week and a half. And I'm like, what is going on? Like in a week and a half, you got lifting, you got breaking. I've got sisters that call me and be like, sis, it's been a week and a half, and these things coming off already. The nail tech, the product, the drill. Okay. I've had the same problem trying to find good nail techs. You know, I had a nail tech where I couldn't even get 2 weeks out of her, and I loved her. She was a nice girl, but I had to let her go. She's wasting my money. She's wasting my time. You can get water molds under your nails. You can get green stuff under your nails. You know, that's what water mold is, and it can be damaging to the nail bed and everything. I just don't have time to take those type of chances. So let's start with the nail tech. Your nail tech has to take her time on your nails, and she has to know what she's doing. She can't sit there, or he, and just lay a set of nails on because you came in to get your nails done. I personally feel like the Chinese places and the nail salons that you go to, I feel like they do it to last 2 weeks, and that's it. Because they want your money and they want you to come back. So, and I don't know, you know, that's just my opinion of it. But it's the nail tech, because the nail tech has to take pride in wanting to do your nails, lay that acrylic, seal that acrylic, and we'll get to that with the drill, and actually have a decent enough product to last on your nails, and we'll get to product. So number 1 is the nail tech. Some nail techs rush. They can do a full set in 30 minutes. In school, we had an hour to do a full set, 30 minutes to do a fill. You know, but number 1 is going to be your nail tech. How long has she been doing it? What's her experience? Is she one of those rush nails tech that just lays all type of bumpy acrylic and don't take her time and don't care about your nails? Or, you know, do they actually take their time, lay it, shape it, lay it down, smooth it out, whatever the case? So number 1 is the nail tech. Number 2, the product. If they're buying product from Sally's, and Sally's do have some good stuff, but it depends. If they're buying their nail product from Walmart, from Walgreens, from CVS, from Target, if they're ordering it online but they're not ordering a good enough product, that product is not going to last. The liquid, if they're not using a good liquid and a good primer, it's not going to last. It is going to start cracking. It is going to start lifting within 2 weeks, or right before your 2 weeks. You will have to go back. So if they're not buying good product, you know, I've had nail techs, I can see their product. It's right there on the counter, and I can look it up and I can see that, okay, you know, I can even tell by the application and how long it lasts if they're using good stuff or not. But that's why I don't mind paying to get my nails done. If you want a $15 full set, if someone charges you $15 for a full set, they might not be spending a lot on their product, so they can keep their prices low. So I don't mind paying for my nails as long as I don't have a problem with my nails when I leave your house or your shop. Okay, so the product is the liquid, the primer, especially the liquid and the primer. Very, very, very important. And the third thing is the drill. And I should have brought my drill in here, but there is a little cone bit. It's shaped just like a cone, like a Christmas tree. There is a cone bit that needs to be used around the cuticle area to seal. And when they go around the cuticle area with that cone bit, it seals this right here down. So when you start to have new growth and everything, it seals it. And so you won't have the lifting and everything because they have to seal it. And they know about sealing. They learn it in school. Some people do it, some people don't. I notice a lot of Chinese people, when you go to those shops, they don't seal. They put your acrylic on, they drill it, they get the drill, they lay it on down, get it all smooth and pretty and polish it. But I don't see them seal. You can seal with one of the square bits. So just pay attention. Don't go jumping down your nail tech throat because she didn't use the cone bit. She may not have it. She may not be aware of it, or she may just be out of a cone bit at this time. But you can seal with one of the smaller silver regular bits as well. But they have to get down there and they have to seal that nail so that you don't have that lifting when it's time for your 3 weeks. This is 3 weeks. The polish is moved up. The rock is moved up, if that's what you want to call it there. And look how much growth I have right there. 3 weeks, today's nail day. I don't have any lifting or anything. I can hit this nail, I can do whatever, and I don't have to worry about it lifting or hurting me or popping off. The nail has to be sealed, and there's a bit for that. And like I said, it's a cone bit, or there is a square bit that can be used from time to time. If your nail tech has been doing it for years, she knows how to seal with another bit if she doesn't have the cone bit. So basically, that's just basically all it is. And I don't see too many talk about it. I don't know, why there's not a lot of videos out about it. I think people just expect nails to last 2 weeks and you got to go back and get them done. I go every 3 weeks, which is once a month for me. That's fine for me. I did have to jump through a lot of nail techs to find that one. I had to. Even if you want to go 2.5 weeks, sometimes your schedule may be off from your nail tech schedule and you need a day or two before you need to go get your fill, so you may have to jump through some shops, some salons. I have been to, I'm not shading any of the Chinese salons, because at home there are two. If my nail tech was sick, out of town, or anything, there were two nail places, Chinese places at home that I would go to, and there was one person in each one that I would let do my nails. One was a guy. I knew if he did it, I was good to go. And the other one was a lady, and I knew if she did it, and she was actually the owner of the shop, and she would always have a line waiting for her. Everybody wanted her. But I knew if she did me, I was good to go. So, you have to bounce around. Now, I will tell you this. When you bounce around, different people are using different acrylic. Their acrylic and liquid may not be, what's the word I want to use? Okay, let's say I go to this girl 2 weeks ago, and then I don't really like the way she did it. Maybe it didn't last that long, so now I'm going to go over here and try this girl. Don't knock this girl yet. You're going to have to go to this girl twice. And the reason why you're going to have to go to this girl twice is because her acrylic, this is my drill, but this isn't the cone bit though. It's a little thing with bits in it. I don't know where they at. That's okay. I don't know where they at. You're going to have to go to each person twice because their acrylic may not adhere very well to the acrylic that person used 2 weeks ago. So you're going to have to go to each person twice just so you can kind of see if their application, if their product, and if they're laying down and drilling is going to last on your nails, because it may just lift because it didn't coincide with the product that the other person used. So 2 times for each person, maybe 3 if you really want to test them out and see if that's going to be your nail tech. Okay. If you have any other questions, if I missed anything, because I've been wearing nails for over 20 years, so it's kind of hard to remember everything. If I missed anything, comment down below. I will answer your questions. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.